Atisha is an important figure in Buddhist history. He actually was from India, from the Bengal region. He went to Tibet in the 11th century. And he's responsible for a lot of very important teachings and lineages of teachings that have come down to the present day. In art, we can find Atisha represented in painting, sculpture, and murals and textiles. So we find him everywhere, and he's regarded as an important kind of a founding teacher for many traditions, not just the Kadampa that was later named for his sort of group of teachings, but he's also found in Sakya, Jonang, Kagyu, and Gelug. Now, in art, we find him depicted as a human, male, monastic. So he's wearing robes similar to a Buddha. He's dressed as a monk, and he wears a red Pandita hat. Whether or not he actually historically wore a red Pandita hat, we don't know, and what historical Pandita hats in India actually looked like, we're not so clear on that either. What we know is how Tibetans interpreted Pandita hats. Now, in most depictions of Atisha, he will be in a seated posture, and he'll have the two hands placed at the heart in a teaching gesture. A teaching gesture is with the two palms close together and the fingers splayed, representing the eight-spoked wheel. So it's really meant to represent the turning of the wheel of the truth of the enlightened one's teachings. So it represents a wheel. Now, in painting, less so in sculpture, but in painting we often have behind Atisha to the right and left, often, now it's not written in stone, but often on his proper right side there will be the image of a stupa, or a chaitya, and on his left side will be a travel bag that you often see with monastics and with Mahasiddhas in Mahasiddha paintings. But they can be reversed. You could have the travel bag on his right side and the stupa on the other, or you might just have one of those. But it is very common to find this. Now also, it's common to find one of his students, Dromten, is also depicted next to Atisha, and Dromten is depicted as a lay person with lay clothes. Lay clothes generally means they're not orange, red, or yellow. That's how you differentiate lay clothes from monastic clothes. Monastic clothes are orange, red, and yellow. And also Dromten has long hair. He's a lay person. So we have a number of different contexts we can find Atisha in. We can find him as a solitary figure. We can find him in the group of the 84 Mahasiddhas. Now, not all systems include Atisha, but some systems, like the Vajrasana system, or possibly the Bhutan Tamche Khenpa, the Shalu monastery system, established by Rinchen Drup. We also can find Atisha very prominently in lineage depictions of certain types of lineage, such as the Gelug Lamrim tradition, or the white Jambala riding a dragon. There's many, many different lineages where we can find Atisha. And then we can also find him in paintings, sets of paintings of multiple compositions, where it is describing his life story, following his life story. Now, also in a new grouping, we can find him included as one of the 17 scholars of Nalanda, but this is a new way of grouping these Indian pundits. So just a quick overview about Atisha. So you can press the like button, you can subscribe, you can share, and you can also support the work we do by joining HAR on Patreon.